There we go. Phew. That is always so loud. Loud doggies. I don't know. It's some kind of DOSBox thing or something. Here we go. So, hi there. Hello, everyone. And welcome, welcome back to Quest for Glory 4. My name is Anna Mardall. When we last left, we had started day, I don't even know. Is it 9? Day 9, okay. And we were headed to go see Magda so we could receive another fortune for the day. And then we're going to have another exciting evening of hunting ghosts. It's always a fun thing to hunt. I do think it's funny or interesting or something that we are swimming in money. We got like 38. Oh, joy. I really don't want to fight this guy. They're a pain in the rear to fight. We got 38 crowns for killing the wraith. And 30... Oh, good. The dogs again. Again, way too loud. It's almost like the sound effect file is...
My, what sharp teeth it has. These wolves look larger and more ferocious than any you've seen. You swear the wolf growls out something that resembles fortune teller. The wolf howls an unintelligible response. What did you expect, a lecture on canines? You tell the wolf about your adventures. He restrains an obvious yawn.
There's almost no use for money in this game whatsoever. Obviously we had to keep giving Magda coins.
Welcome again and forever, gypsy friend and hero.
But, like, the store with the stuff, there's almost nothing in it that we need, and everything there is measured in, kopecks instead of crowns. So you can, you can buy everything you need in one visit, pretty much. So I don't really know why the game showers you in money. But it does. Is it a balance issue or they failed to balance it properly? Is it a metaphor for money being pointless at this point in your career? Who knows?
You will all...
Nothing new from Magda and nothing new from Davy, so here we go.
Again, the cards are prepared, and they shall reveal what they will.
Queen of Cups! Again, properly this time.
The woman of loving shall be revealed. What may we now learn of her distant past? This is the sign of magic and creativity. She, as the others who influence your life, has the power. She is the one to whom magic has been the strongest influence upon her life. She is a master weaver of spells. Now, what next can we learn?
I think that's the Ace of Cups.
The Ace of Cups is the sign of overflowing joy and happiness. This is a woman who uses her power joyfully, giving gracefully and lovingly to others. Ah, she is generous and loving, and she has shown this through her use of magic. This woman gives from her heart. What now can we learn of the more recent past?
Eight of Swords. So she's faced adversity too.
Ah, your gentlewoman too has been bound by something. A crisis has occurred. A defeat or imprisonment by someone. Now, what more can we learn?
I think that's the Two of Swords.
This is a sign of balanced force, a stalemate, of things not coming to a resolution. That with which the woman came in conflict has also been held in check. They were locked in battle, or they were both defeated in the past. What then of the present? Reveal the next card.
The Hanged Man.
The Hanged Man is the symbol of sacrifice. The conflict in the past required this woman to give up something of great value. She has paid some great price, but the outcome is uncertain. Let us see the next card.
Four of Swords.
Alas, this card shows a tomb and someone at final rest. The woman's sacrifice was exile, or possibly even death. Yet her sacrifice still affects you. Somehow I cannot believe that her sacrifice was in vain. Now, let us see that of her possible future. The Dark One. This is the first time in these readings that the darkness which lies waiting has been active rather than merely a major influence. Somehow, this woman is bound by the darkness. Whether she has been subverted or destroyed, I cannot tell. But something remains, or else there would be no reading. I think that this powerful woman battled with the Dark One. She was defeated, or perhaps sacrificed herself to prevent it from entering this world. But what will the outcome of all this be?
The Magician, again!
You! Then you are not only a friend to the gypsies, but a great hero as well. Oh, your destiny shall affect the world, my young friend. You will determine the fate of this woman. You shall face the Dark One, reveal the final influence upon this reading.
So to recap, the Loving Woman is a woman of power and great kindness. She faced adversity in the past, and the result was a stalemate that was not pleasant or desirable for either her or the adversity that she faced. But then we dig a little bit deeper, and not only was that stalemate unpleasant, but it actually was a stalemate that caused her great loss. She was exiled or ruined or possibly killed. Then when we look at, well, who was her opponent, it was the Void. And our signifier card stands in opposition to the Void. So we are crucial to this woman's future. And once again, by giving the magic user, by carelessly, thoughtlessly, stupidly giving the magic user the magician card when there's plenty of other cards they could have used as his signifier, it means that they have 2 magicians in this reading. So we had to just take it as read that Magda's using multiple decks.
So the darkness still covers all. I had hoped that you might be spared, that you might not have to face the darkness. But that is the way of the hero, is it not? To face that which others fear and dread. Go now, learn what you can of the Dark One. The more you know of your enemy, the greater the chances you have against it. The cards have spoken, and so have I.
We will say goodbye.
You say goodbye.
I wish you well.
So, it is midday. Let's head back to town, because you know I'm not going to miss a meal. I've paid for my meals. I'm not going to miss a meal if I've paid for my meal. That's just not an option. So we're going to go back to town and get our evening meal. You know, so far I haven't speculated a lot on the identities of the people in our fortunes. Because I'm still, you know, drinking it all in and percolating. But, we're being chased. Oh no. No, not a bunny. Well, I guess it's my duty to fight the bunny and show you guys what the bunny looks like. But the bunny's hard to fight. See, it goes under your... Fortunately, we have kick-ass weapon use.
The cute, innocent, well, maybe not exactly, little bunny has been viciously slaughtered and now looks like a roadkill.
And I don't think there's anything...
There is absolutely nothing in the little rabbit's fanny pack. Well, maybe a pocket watch, but you don't need one of those.
Oh. So yes, that's your Monty Python reference for the day, the killer rabbits. So far, I have refrained from speculating on the identity of the people in our fortunes, because I'm, you know, strategering. But we do actually know of someone who fought the Dark One and lost. We know of them because their staff is in the middle of town right here. We know from talking to the villagers and possibly from talking to Magda too. I can't remember off the top of my head. But we know that Piotr the Paladin, thank you, that's what I was looking for. Piotr the Paladin led some fighters in a battle against the cultists. And the mage Irana was with them. And when all seemed lost, he heard her voice saying that she was banishing someone. Her voice was cut off mid-sentence. And the cult members fled, and when Piotr went into the Dark One cave, he found no trace of her except her staff. And he brought her staff back and stuck it in a stone in the middle of town, and flowers grew around it and grass. So we do actually know of someone who fought the Dark One, and either lost or died or was banished or disappeared or in some way didn't do well at all in the process, and that would be Irana. So I'm just going to write down Irana, Queen of Cups, question mark. We also know that the Queen of Cups is a woman with magic, very strong magic, stronger than all the other characters in our life, which fits Irana. We know that the Queen of Cups is a loving woman who gave joyfully of her gifts and power and gave to help others, which fits Irana. And we know that she has affected our story. In our reading, she was a surrounding influence. Not necessarily a character we interact with like some of the other people in our readings, but she was in the right-hand position as a surrounding influence, which Irana has absolutely been a surrounding influence on our life. We probably wouldn't even be alive if it weren't for Irana's piece way back in Spielberg. We didn't meet her, we didn't talk to her, but she was an influence on our life. And we didn't meet her or talk to her in Tarna, but she was an influence on our life there with the peace pool, and that pool was integral in us getting our wizard staff as a wizard. And if we hadn't had that wizard staff, we wouldn't have been able to destroy the demon wizard. So Irana has been an influence on our life almost every step of the way. So Irana as the Queen of Cups feels right.
After a few...
Nothing new to talk about with the gentlemans.
You get a fine meal of roast duckling a la garlic.
Nothing new with Bella. Outside we go.
You've never seen so many locks and...
It is very, if you wish.
So, let's rest another
after some
hour. That should get us safely into nightfall. There it is, night. Woohoo.
The massive gate to this town is securely barred to protect it from things that go bump in the night.
Yes, I can leave that way. I just climb. Whoosh. See how good I am at climbing? No Katrina. That's kind of a shame. You don't suppose she could be at the castle? No. She said she'd come back here, so maybe we just need to wait a couple more days. The jack-o'-lanterns...
The faces on the jack-o'-lanterns glow like malevolent demons, waiting for an unwary victim to come within their grasp.
Are an interesting example of
You can't...
night actually changing the landscape, because I bet Zap is
Your weapon
Zap
is now...
one of the things. What else? Zap does a trigger, blah 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 blah. What has a permanent effect? Oh, reversal. But we're still missing something in the middle. I don't know what it is. Let's go find some wraiths. The last one was such fun to beat up.
You feel a chill go through you as you enter this part of the forest, as if a cold wind suddenly sprang up from nowhere.
Ha-ha! Let's kill it. Flame is probably the best thing to use. Traditionally, flame works well against the undead. Usually more so than frost spells.
The wraith vanishes into nothingness, and the air slowly begins to regain some warmth. The barrow contains treasure that the wraith collected while it was alive, or perhaps more recently from treasure seekers less fortunate than you. You find a jewel-studded tiara, 6 gold crowns, 40 kopecks, and a few old bones.
A jewel-studded tiara. I don't honestly know who we would give that to. Maybe we'll find someone who likes jewelry? That was...
Your aura has evaporated. Your protection...
Well, we can fix that.
You...
We didn't take much damage. It's still early at night. Let's, I don't know, let's go get some more. Maybe there's one this way.
A ghostly figure floats near the center of this clearing.
Hi?
Everything is so strange. I lost my way home. Please, can you help me find my way?
To where?
I live in the town. I've lost my way. Can you show me where the town is?
Yes?
The forest? I'm lost in the forest. I can't find my way home.
Do you know you're terrified?
I'm trying to find my way home. I keep getting lost. Can you show me the way to town?
The ghostly apparition vanishes.
There you are. What happened to you? I thought you were going to show me the way to town. What's wrong with me? What's happened to me? Everything is so strange. I don't understand. Please don't talk so. It's bad luck to speak of the dead.
The ghost...
So anytime we say ghost, she poofs.
Your aura has... Your protect...
I don't understand. Every time I try to follow you, I find myself here again. Why can't I leave this place? Why can't I go home?
Can we tell her she's a ghost?
No, no, it can't be, no!
The ghostly app...
Oh man, I feel bad about that. They said that some dead things don't know they're dead. Maybe she'll come back if we give her a chance to calm down.
I remember now. I was walking home. Something started to chase me. I tried to run. Something knocked me over and... everything went black. I'm dead, aren't I? I really can't go home again. I'm just a ghost.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Forgive me my manners. It's just that I'm not used to the idea that I'm dead.
Poor thing.
My name was Anna.
Oh.
I can remember things now. But everything is like a faded dream.
That's Nikolai's wife.
I can remember my house now. I lived beside the tall oak tree near the center of town. I've been gone so long. My poor, poor Nikolai. It seems so strange to think of myself as a ghost. Everything is blurry. There's no day or night, only the shadowy landscape. I want to go from here, but I cannot leave. I can only wait.
Or are you gonna be okay if we go?
Goodbye and farewell.
We gotta at least go tell
ghost-
Nikolai. God, he's gonna be heartbroken. But he's been wondering where she is. And it seems right to tell him. Something's chasing us. Oh, no. No, none of that. I'm not fighting those stupid bats. You have to use your dagger, and you have to do it just so, and screw all of that. Screw all of that. Okay. I think we're back early enough that we can...
You deftly... Your reversal spell.
Yes.
You hear move. After a few minutes...
Okay. Let's see if we can have a talkie dream. Talkies? Talkies?
You unlock...
Come on. No.
You awake...
No. Restore, not restart.
You never...
Sorry, I had to go back outside again. Now we'll sleep out here and have another dream.
You are flying in the very source of all magic. You are filled with power and the knowledge of how to use it. You create flowers dancing around you. Trees fill their branches with magical fruit as you touch them. You dance in a circle, and the very ground itself radiates peace and harmony. You sing the message of your heart, and the magic echoes around you a song of love and happiness. Then you realize that it is not you doing this. It was someone else, back in time. You hear that voice calling you again. Darkness surrounds you, eats at you. The voice calls out again, and you are afraid. It calls from the center of the darkness, drawing you nearer and nearer. The darkness sucks at you, pulling you towards the voice as it flays all warmth and life from you. You scream!
Jeez Louise.
You gradually wake, shaking off the shreds of dreams that cling to your memory.
Good day again.
Good morning. I have come for my breakfast, good sir.
It's a garlic soup.
Thank you. Nothing new to talk about at the moment. Alright, now we have to go talk to Nikolai.
Anna has been gone for a long time. Yes, well...
Okay. We're gonna tell him.
You start to tell the old man about the ghost you met in the forest.
Anna? You have seen Anna?
You explain that you saw her ghost in the forest.
Anna is in the forest? Where is she? I must go to her.
You tell Nikolai where you saw Anna, and try to explain that she is dead.
Thank you. I cannot thank you enough for finding my Anna. I will go to her now. I will help her find her way home. Thank you again.
No, that's not what we meant. You can't. God damn it, stop him. God damn it. Well, we can't stop him. So we can't. Once someone moves off of a screen, there is nothing you can do.
Everything in nature. You're here.
I don't know why I keep coming for more. I've got plenty and I'll never use them all. 10. Maybe we'll just stick with 10 for a little while. We can always come back if we start using them. Let's go talk to Igor. I don't remember if this is new or not.
Igor come back to town after dark the other night. See strange, pretty woman standing near gate. She look like she looking for someone. Igor go up to pretty woman. Igor say, "Hey, baby, want to light my pyre?" Little graveyard humor there. She not have sense of humor. She give Igor cold shudder and walk off. Igor in love, or at least reasonable facsimile.
So it sounds like you met Katrina.
Crypt belonged to Borgov family. Used to be boyars and lived in castle. Now only Borgovs around here in Crypt. Except last boyar. Nobody knows where his body lies. Grave digging not so bad.
Okay. Is there anything to talk about? Nope. So he saw Katrina. She's not a figment of our imagination. Well, I don't think we're going to find Nikolai. It's a big forest. And he walked off the screen. But let's try. This is where Anna was. No Nikolai.
Hello.
Hello, Lishi. Oh, joy. I do not want to fight a wyvern. I've already fought one. I don't need to fight more than one. Screw off, wyvern. As if we didn't get enough wolf howls in the opening credits, we also get them now. Wonderful.
You thirst for more wisdom? Oh, you are greedy. But it is knowledge only that brings long life.
Nothing new to talk about with Magda or with Davy. So, at least I don't think so. I guess we could... Maybe he has new answers for hunting?
The other night...
Nope, there's the old man with the odd hat. Alright, here's some...
Forgive me, but I cannot get a reading from the cards right now. Each comes up as a void card, the black one. I will let you know when the time is right to read again.
Interesting. And ominous.
John.
So we are out of visions for the moment. Or fortunes. And it's a bit ominous that every reading Magda tries to do now has a void card. Instead of proper cards. Little worrying. Not where I wanted to be. Why did they put in things that you have to wail on with your dagger? Was that on purpose? Were they thinking, oh, it's not fair that the magician never gets to use the zap spell with his dagger because he's going to be using flame dart all the time? Let's helpfully force him to use a dagger he barely knows how to use. Was that the goal? Because they specifically crapped up the fighting in Quest for Glory 3 to make parry and dodge useful. Useful. Big, massive air quotes on that. Because, oh no, nobody ever uses, I can't think of the word. Parry and dodge, so let's make it so that you have to parry and dodge. Hello.
There's something strange about this bush. Maybe it's the eyes. Oh, forget it. It's probably just an ordinary, everyday bush with blood-red berries and tentacle-like branches. You sense no magic.
What is the definition of magic if a freaking sentient bush? Can we fetch its berries?
You try to fetch some berries from the bush, but they seem firmly attached to branches.
I have an idea. We have been carrying around a rubber chicken.
That's not a great idea.
And honestly, I thought at that point maybe we could pick some berries.
That hurt. That really hurt. Think of being stung by a 10-foot-long wasp. You think that would be a relief in comparison. That's not a great... You strip the berries from the loose branch and carefully store them in a pocket in your backpack.
Oh, so I guess we got some from over here. Ow.
You think...
Screw off, bush. So did we get enough berries? Did we get any berries? I don't think we did. I don't see them in our inventory. I think the game lied to us. There are no berries in this inventory. It just openly lied. Let me think. It's distracted. I guess I could use my dagger on it. But I don't want to get close enough to do that. I don't want to set it on fire.
You've managed to knock a branch with some...
Ha! That'll do it.
You strip the berries from the loose branch and carefully store them in a pocket in your backpack.
There they are. You have some ugly red berries from the elderberry bush. Why? Dunno, but it's here, so, you know. I never let reasons interfere with getting something while it's here. So let's go ahead and it's midday. We're gonna rest until it's night. And maybe we'll see Katrina. Maybe she'll come walking this way the way Dimitri closes his window when we're standing in the streets and it's sunset.
What time is it?
And I do appreciate that we don't get any of that lip about, you're not tired right now. Alrighty, it's nighttime now. No Katrina. That's sad. Well, let's go get our meal.
You hear movement on the other side of the door. After a few minutes, you hear someone removing the bar and unlocking the bolts on the other side of the door. You have...
Alright, back out we go.
You've never seen...
It is...
The massive gate to this town is securely barred to protect it from things that go bump in the night. You cannot leave the town this way.
I absolutely can. I've demonstrably left the town that way several times. Okay, still no Katrina. Tell you what, real quick. Let's just pop over to the castle and see if she's there. Probably not there. Still gonna look. Not there. Well, let's go visit Anna and tell her that we accidentally got her husband killed. She's not gonna like that, is she? I wouldn't like that. Oh.
Anna, I found you. Anna!
Nikolai, I have been trying to find you for so long.
I never stopped looking for you, Anna. Never. I love you, Anna. I loved you from the moment you smiled at me. And I will love you for always.
Oh, Nikolai. This time we will always be together.
Forever?
Forever.
The ghostly apparition vanishes.
Wait, is there anything more?
We came back one last time to thank you for reuniting us.
Yes, thank you so much. Without your help, I would have been lost forever.
I do not know how we can help you. This is the last you will ever see of us.
If there is anything we can do for you, please ask.
Oh, I can't think of anything. Maybe a recipe for your pie?
We waited so that we could thank you.
You have saved our deaths from being endless and meaningless. I shall never again be lost and alone. Nikolai and I will find our way. Being a ghost is not bad when you have someone you love with you. I have been lost so long. I do not know how I can help you. Perhaps you can talk to my friend Olga. She knows everything that goes on in town.
She married Boris Stovich, who owned the shop.
She did? She is such a lovely girl. I'm sure they are happy together. Olga will be able to tell you many things about the town.
I have not been so happy since the day of our wedding. It seems strange being a ghost. Still, it is better than being an old man who has lost his only love. It has been so long, and I know so little of what goes on today. Still, some time ago, there was talk in town about a stranger moving into Borgov Castle. There was much talk and many rumors about who had moved in. I do not know whether your path will ever take you to the castle, but I do know of a secret passageway to there.
Oh. Yes, please?
There was some talk of vampires at the time. I do not think anyone in Mordavia was actually killed by a vampire, so gradually the talk faded. My grandfather once told me that there is a secret passage that leads from the Borgov crypt in the cemetery to the castle. It was an escape route for the Borgov family when they were alive. I do not think anyone even saw the stranger. We only knew him as the Dark Master. It is an ominous title.
It is an ominous title. Only knew him as the Dark Master. And we have no idea who he might be. Just that he has a daughter. Katrina, presumably.
You may of course take my hat. I have no further use for it.
Got a hat. Thank you, guys.
Farewell. May you never be lost.
Farewell. May you never be lonely.
The ghostly...
Oh, man. My heart. Okay. Let's,
You can't...
Nope, 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 nope. Hi, Cookie.
You feel a chill go through you as you enter this part of...
Never been so happy to see a wraith. Oh, our aura isn't working. Why is our aura not working? Maybe we need protection?
You cast...
Oh, crumbs. Cookie, I can't see what I'm doing. Thank you, baby. Death by cat. That, this wraith is a little bit harder to kill than the other wraiths. He must have been stronger.
The wraith vanishes into nothing.
What do we get?
The barrow contains treasure. You find a hoard of 150 gold crowns. That should improve your cash flow.
Huh. Well, we don't really need any crowns because there's literally nothing to spend money on now that Magda can't do fortunes.
Your order?
Except, I guess, more sandwiches. I don't want to try to make it back to town. That seems dangerous. So let's head to Irana's garden. Oh. That's weird. Some kind of fountain. And some new music. Pretty music. I pinned it on the video it was. I think it was the third or the fourth one. One of you clever people found the full soundtrack for the game. Not just the soundtrack, but like a prettier, cleaned up version by the composer, I think, if I understand correctly, on Bandcamp, of all places. Yay, Bandcamp. And so I went ahead and bought that because I am nothing if not predictable. And it's gorgeous. It's beautiful. So I turned the volume so we could hear this. But what the hell? It's some kind of fountain?
A delicately tinkling fountain dominates this clearing. The crystal clear water looks refreshing and inviting after your journey through the forest. Your protection spell has... A beautiful fountain with sparkling crystal clear water beckons to you. This area feels cooler than the rest of the forest.
How about we put our aura and protection back on?
You cast...
Maybe a reversal spell. Maybe a detect magic.
You are definitely feeling something magical in this glade, but you can't seem to pinpoint the source.
Well...
A feeling of peace and tranquility permeates the area.
Open, detect, trigger, dazzle, zap. What does dazzle do? Nothing. Trigger?
Your spell does nothing. It only works upon magically enchanted objects.
Calm didn't do anything. Flame, fetch, force, levitate, aura, frostbite. There's a literal cat blocking my entire screen. Baby doll, what are you doing? Sit right here. I love you. Cookie. Oh, man. I know it's a mistake. I know we shouldn't. What happens if we just try to walk away? What if we're like, screw you, fountain? It's still there. I know we shouldn't drink from the fountain. I know it's a bad idea. Smell the water?
Lean over the fountain to smell the water. It has no odor, but a sparkling effervescence that tickles your nostrils.
Jump into the fountain?
You seem to have forgotten that it's autumn here, and that there is a chill in the air. You'd surely catch your death of cold in the cool water.
Okay, that's fair. We'll take a tiny taste.
You cautiously taste a tiny sip of water. There is something about the flavor of the water that excites and entices you. Before you realize it, you find yourself taking a much deeper drink.
No, bad hero.
The water gives you a funny, dizzy sensation. In fact, it feels as if the whole forest is starting to spin around you.
Whoops.
There is power here, but it has much to learn. It will probably be killed before it can be of use. Still, there is much magic to learn in Mordavia. Perhaps it may yet serve our purposes.
You awaken from the strange dream. Or was it a dream? feeling very dizzy and disorientated. Fortunately, the sensation passes in a few moments, and you are back to normal.
Is that right, Cookie? Are you happy?
Your aura has evaporated.
Cookie is happy.
Your protection...
Well, I don't know how I feel about that, but we did our best. Oh, look, the lanterns are lit at night. Let's take some...
You take a drink of the cool water. It tastes like wild strawberries.
Get the unpleasant tang of whatever that magic fountain was. Hi, Jerry. Boy, you just dart in here.
You float gently in this ocean of harmony. You remember the happiness of being here before this. Now there is greater joy. You are not alone. You are filled with the warmth of friendship. You share your hopes, your dreams, all the best moments of your life, knowing that here is someone who understands and cares about you. You reach out to touch your friend, but there is no one there. You are all alone. You awaken as the sun begins to rise.
Jerry, I would really appreciate it if you could...
You wake in a cold sweat. You remember every detail of the nightmare as though it had really happened to you.
Guys, no, honestly, don't. So we're just about at the closing point anyway. Cat's was standing. Yes, go get Jerry. Be a big sister. Good big sister. Yes, you are. Best big sister. Yes, you are. That might be slandering Mina, but honestly, I don't even think Mina would disagree with that. Hey, sit down. Sit down. You're good. There you go. So that was a lot. When we come back, because we do need to cut here. When we come back, we need to go back to town, and God, we need to tell Dimitri what happened to Nikolai, because he's gonna be wondering. I hope he doesn't blame us for his death. Bonus, though, we found out about a secret passage, to which we have a key, because Igor gave us a key to the crypt, which was nice of him. And we have a hat. So, can we wear the hat?
The hat doesn't fit very well. You must have been letting all this hero business go to your head.
You know who does want a hat? Baba Yaga's skull guy wants a hat. So, when we come back, we will give a hat. And like I said, we gotta go talk to Dimitri too. So, this has been Quest for Glory 4. My name is Anna Myrtle. Do check out the video that has the pinned comment with the link to Bandcamp. And otherwise, I've run out of things to say for this one. Miraculously. I will see you in the next Let's Play. Thanks for coming along on these. Love you guys. Bye-bye.